Ooh, what's going on, everyone? Hope everyone is doing blissful today. If not, no matter what, you still deserve to be at bliss. But if you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany Fontanez, and I assist people in awakening to their power to find the infinite love within themselves. Now, today's topic I want to share with you is about rest and reflection. Now, as we're awakening and going through our ascension process, we're starting to awaken to our true desires, and really we're starting to see how this universe works. Now, as we're going through this ascension process, this growth process, we start to realize what's really passionate for us, and we start to put that on a pedestal. Now, within the state of becoming and creating, we forget restfulness is part of the process of propelling forward to create a momentum that we truly desire. And honestly, when we're in a restful state, that is the time of reflection. And this is the reason why I want to put this into concept, is because when we go into our solitude and we go to protect our energy, we also have to elevate our energy as well. That's the only way we can actually move into higher realms of vibration. Now, when we're in a restful state, a state of reflection is you realizing who you're allowing yourself to become. Are you becoming the person that you want to be by making these certain decisions, or are you still going based off your shadow self? And what the shadow self is something that was created throughout the experiences that you have as a kid to this point in life. Now, for my example, I realized with my parents that my father is a people pleaser and my mother is a dictator. And I'm just being real, there's nothing wrong with both of them. They just are who the way they are, and I accept it fully. But I come to realize as I grew older, I started to become a people pleaser as well, and a dictator in both. So I really have my masculine energy, my feminine energy mixed in one, and it was pretty lopsided to the point my vibration wasn't in alignment. And so I gave myself the ability to do this in my restful state and go within and realize my shadow self and do the shadow work by bringing it into the light and realizing who I wanted to be. And I come to realize that I'm more of a masculine energy. And what I mean by that is that masculine energy has nothing to do with gender roles. Nothing to do with gender roles. All it has to do with is realizing that masculine energy is being decisive, knowing what you want, and going at it with absolute intention and not overthinking it. Now, feminine energy is being open, is being loving, is being accepting of all, and not really, I wouldn't say not really saying no, but not really having any judgments behind anything. Now, I started to realize that, I was so lopsided. I didn't have a sense of stability or balance between the both. So I was really in a state of not putting myself as a priority, because I always used to put everyone and everything else as a priority. And I come to realize that doing that, I had a certain persona that my shadow self has created, to the point that it kept manifesting these things that I do not want, these people that kept coming into my life that I do not want. And I started to attract people who were unemotionally attached and who were very unappreciative kind of people. And I started to realize that, that's a part of me too. And then when you come to realize this, when you give yourself the ability to realize this, when you're in a state of restfulness, you give yourself a huge opportunity to open up a gateway of new opportunities to learn about yourself. Because there's a little inner child in there that could turn into a shadow. And that little shadow is here for us when we're down, but we're not there for it. So therefore, that's why we can go off into a state of being these certain little masks that we created throughout our entire lives, to fit certain things into other people's lives or into any situation in life, instead of being our authentic self. Now, I started to realize when I did this shadow work, I have more of a masculine energy. And what that means is that I have this aura to me where I walk around knowing what I want, knowing who I am, but that seems so arrogant and cliche to the people, to the point they think I'm better than them. But in reality, one, you need to go to therapy if you think that's it, because it's 2019. We need to start going hard for ourselves. So if you think that I have a persona that I'm better than you, sweetheart, you have a lot of insecurities, because I'm not here trying to impress no one, trying to be better than no one. I'm just trying to be better than the person I was yesterday. But anywho, I went on a little tangent right there, but I just wanted to be real because that's who I is. But anywho, I have this energy where I'm very decisive about what I want in my life, and no matter what, I do have these certain beliefs that seem contradicting to other people, but really it's just like, if I have my own beliefs and you have your own, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just is. So, and honestly, I have my moments where I'm in my feminine energy the most, where I'm so open, where I'm so loving, like I feel like a freaking unicorn, because I'm so damn joyful of life. And I'm not saying being a masculine energy, I can't be joyful or anything, but I know that putting these two together, I've created a sense of balance where I feel whole within myself. And that's a lot of things that people don't have the ability to adapt, especially when we're starting to awaken. We don't give ourselves the credit to know how far we come, to allow ourselves to rest and realize who we have become, but how we are helping ourselves elevate into a better version of that becoming. So it's really comes with a state of accountability and compassion for yourself to want to do this shadow work, and to really give yourself the rest and reflection to do so. And the reason why I do say that is because a lot of us, like I said, have the certain personas where we think taking care of ourselves is wrong because that's what we learned, or living a certain way for other people's ways, or whatever that you have been taught to live by, and you're not really sticking true to yourself. I think that's wrong. You need to stick true to yourself. You need to be authentic. You need to express how you feel and how you think, and do it with good intentions though. Don't do it to destroy anyone else's, sense of self or self-worth. Do it out of a sense of compassion and intention, but understand that what you think and what you feel is not wrong. And if you think that's wrong, you got some shadow work to do. You have some resting you need to take into accountability, and also reflect on what it is that you feel is not right within. Because here's one thing, I'm gonna get real with y'all. It don't matter how much water you drink, you do your yoga, you do your exercise, and you eat healthy, and you drink your tea, and you listen to your audios, and you do your journaling. If you don't fucking give yourself the privilege to rest and to reflect on shit that's going on within your heart that seems very uneasy, to the point that your vibration is so off because you don't have a state of balance and stability to create a forward moving momentum with no obstacles in the way, then you really are not healthy. I mean, we're all healthy no matter what. I mean, we're healthy no matter what physically, but I'm saying is that internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you're just not healthy. So it doesn't matter what you do on the outside. All that matters is what you do on the inside. And I started to realize that when I started to take care of how I felt on the inside, everything on the outside took care of itself. And I started to be more mindful about what's going on the outside, because what happened on the outside was really an inner reflection of how I was feeling on the inside. And that's why it's so important to rest and reflect, because you open yourself up to understanding multiple opportunities of who you truly are and what's in the way of allowing you to be your authentic self. So no matter what, you guys, as you're awakening, as you're going through, learning the law of attraction, learning the laws of the universe, learning how the universe works and operates, don't forget that you're part of this universal consciousness. You're literally a puzzle piece to this. You're literally a piece of this universal puzzle. Don't forget to put yourself as a priority, and realize resting is what allows all the portals to open up for you. And not just portals of having materialistic things come into your life, but portals of opportunities of you elevating, you enhancing, you loving you realizing, how can I be more authentic? Because when you're more authentic, Like, you're living in your state of integrity, and that's what the universe wants. Because the universe didn't create you to please everyone else or help everyone else. That's not your fucking job. Your job is to please and help you. And when you can fucking do that, you can reflect this aura, emit this aura off of you that really enhances everything and everyone around you. It's like when you touch something, it turns to gold. It's just like that. So, allow yourself to rest, allow yourself to reflect, and realize that this is just as important as doing the work, because this is the real work. Going within, realizing your own shadows, bring it into the light, and realize that you are the light, and that you have the opportunity to choose what you want, how you want to feel, and who you want to be. Everything just ends up opening up for you. And that's what you want, and that's what you deserve. So that was my opinion on, shadow work and protecting your energy. But until then, you guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Insta, because I love uplifting people. It's freaking great. Even though I'm not trying to be a people pleaser, it's just who I is. It's just who I is, and you gotta be who you are. Remain true to you, boo boo. Just do you, boo boo. That's it. If you weren't meant to be you, then, like I said in my last videos, you would not be here. So start expressing you and embrace that shit, even if no one else can, because that's you sticking in your integrity, and you did the work to do that. So until then, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Stay blissful, stay authentic. I love y'all, and namaste.